One of the reasons I would not want to have a child is lack of access to quality health care, the cost of having a child, and I also think about the current state of the world.
I'm outside of Annie Platt and Ryan Hawley's house in Clemson, South Carolina, and we've been talking through a big question they've been thinking through, which is whether or not to have children. Annie and Ryan fit into a much larger trend. They're part of a trend that's affecting both the U.S. and much of the world, which is that people are waiting until later in life to have kids. They're having fewer children, and in some cases, not having children at all.
Around the world and in the United States, the average woman today is having roughly half as many babies as women in the 1960s. That big trend is being driven by lots of individual choices by couples like Annie and Ryan. Some elected officials, especially on the political right, are worried about this trend, and they're openly exploring ways to encourage young people to have more babies.
I want more babies in the United States of America.
But a lot of women and young couples we've been talking to say this decision is personal and private.
When I hear politicians encourage other people to have children, I feel very grossed out because it's not their decision.
But it's not just right-wing politicians who are noticing the trend toward fewer babies. Demographers and other researchers across the political spectrum say this giant shift is reshaping the way we live. Communities are growing older and losing population, and that will have big implications down the road for things like how the economy works and how we take care of older people, which means the falling birth rate is something we all may be thinking about more in the years to come.